Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Rebels will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this offense is able to rely on an elite running back. How priceless is it to have a guy like this?
You know, sometimes in college football we get so caught up in the quarterback and the receivers and just spreading it out. But the elite teams have a running back like this that can take your offense to another level.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Grant. Caught! He's wide open, look out! And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Rebels offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick spin on the run. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking to throw. It's Grant. Quick throw to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaking tackle. Welcome to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense comes on the field first today. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, is very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels churn out another first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it. The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. Awesome.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. The receiver grabs it, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, third and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Grant. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the six, off schedule there after the first down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. And throwing again on second and 10. That's reeled in. It's Hale. Breaking free at the 35. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tie. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He gets loose. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Reed. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this open quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's an out route, the catch made. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
To throw, it's Reed. Pass rush closing in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this pass is caught. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup here, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Graham down the middle. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Dropping back, it's Grant. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Davidson. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack.
I thought the defense might just give up after that last play, such a big game, already trailing in this game, but instead, how about the turn of events? Big-time sack. See if they can create some momentum now.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Hale. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's a quick shovel pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Brand. He's running out of time here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the second half is a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Grant. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Funny catch! Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powering through the defender. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown!
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC,
touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags a quick throw. And the Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. And the back gets the football. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, tie.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed. And the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Reed. Over the middle and incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback dropping back. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They are pouring it on now.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quick.
Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Dropping back, it's Grant. Caught by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Grab near the sticks. It's Meadows. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The throw. It's Grant. He finds his man. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So second and 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone.
6 remain. 6 remain.
Grab behind the line. It's Hale. The defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The pass is caught. Running with purpose. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
A completion makes it second and short.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. Jukes to get free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Grinding away on the ground. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They call the counter run here. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And there's the handoff. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up